Manpreet, go down and buy eggs.
If you're one of the 80% of Singaporeans who live in an HDB flat, you will understand that the familiar place you call home is not confined to what's inside your flat. The spaces and places around your neighbourhood make the whole living environment too. So, what goes into planning and designing these spaces? This is Joel. He's a senior planner at HDB, which basically means that
I plan and coordinate what goes where in a HDB town. Some of my friends have asked me if my job is like playing a sim city. It's definitely much more complex than that. HDB towns are comprehensively planned with a full range of amenities to meet daily needs. Typically, an HDB town has a town centre, several neighbourhood centres, and amenities comprising educational, institutional, recreational facilities. So good connectivity is also planned to allow easy movement within a town and also to other parts of the cities.
But how do you decide where these facilities are located?
HDB towns are planned with amenities at different scale. We have the town, neighbourhood and precinct levels. Typically at the neighbourhood and also at the precinct level, you can find eating houses, grocery shops. So at the town level, we have larger supermarkets and we have more food options. Residents can find MRT stations and bus interchange to bring convenience to the residents to move within and outside the town. The planning of HDB towns doesn't stop after the flats are built. It is a continuous process. From time to time, estate may undergo estate renewal and rejuvenation works to keep the town vibrant and also refreshed. These facilities are put in to really encourage people to come out of their home, to do some sports activities and also interact with their neighbours.
So are all towns planned using the same template?
Not exactly. HDB started planning and developing our HDB towns almost 60 years ago. So the planning and the design may have evolved through the years. For example, Punggol was planned as a waterfront town because it's near to the two freshwater reservoirs and there's opportunity for HDB to link the two reservoirs. Once the concept and strategies are formulated, we will move on to the development details.
That's where I come in. As an architect in HDB, I will implement the design of the HDB blocks. For most of us, I think we are able to use the blocks design to identify a specific area. So do you think you are able to identify these blocks?
Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1, opposite Bishan Park. Potong Pasir.
I think it's like Bukit Pantai. Why? Is it?
This one is Tampines, the Don't Worry, Be Happy, the variety show. This one,
This one
is Duxton.
Actually, not bad. I think you got quite a lot, right?
It's quite easy to identify a place like when the HDB are so distinct.
That's true. Back to you, Ju Ching.
But I'm guessing an HDB blocks design is not just about aesthetics, right?
Yes, that's right. So for the design, it takes a very practical and functional approach. One very good example of this is actually solar panels, which you see more commonly on HDB roofs. It collects solar energy and then it's used to power the lights in the common areas. So the lift lobbies, the walkways, the staircases. We can use the UEM, the Urban Environmental Modelling tool, to help validate whether the wind flow through the block really makes a lot of sense. When it's more comfortable, then you don't have to rely on perhaps maybe the ceiling fan or even less on the aircon. To everyone, that would then equate to reduced utility bills. You may not notice, but there are different types of playgrounds. A younger child will probably need something shorter and smaller, like a rocker. For older children, you would see equipment like jungle gyms. For the placement of playgrounds, we do take into account where the possible shady spots are and where to avoid for the hot spots. For HDB, because it's designed for a lot of people, so we always have different issues and concerns with every project. At the end of the day, the solution benefits someone, and I think that's what gives me the satisfaction that I'm doing something for people.